Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I'm standing inside the belly of the beast. This is an absolutely beautiful Class A motorhome, the 2024 Allegro Red 38KA by Tiffin. So I hope you guys are excited. I'll finally be back to more regular content now that I got a brand new recording device. I got that iPhone 15 Plus or whatever, and it was too heavy for my darn gimbal. It's been giving me all sorts of fits. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the tour. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go ahead and get right into it and check that out. Fancy as can be. The camera just switched around on its own. I'm pumped. This is like a play day for me. I got a beautiful RV. I've got a cool new toy. Life is going good. Drop a comment. Let me know how the audio, the video, everything is on this. I'm definitely looking for your critiques on this device, and hopefully it's something long-term and suitable. So this floor plan's got two absolutely massive slides right off the bat, right when you walk in. Right over here, you have a dinette and a sofa. You got a beautiful floor, and these slides really open it up. You can see the tile is just shining like justice. Even the head height is pretty darn nice. I am 6 feet tall. Pretty darn nice there to have that. And then you have the other slide, which starts right here and actually goes all the way back into the bedroom. So this is definitely a super slide. Pretty darn nice. And right up here off the front, you're going to see you have a kitchen. And the kitchen's got a couple cool little things that are a little bit hidden as well. Kind of that little Tiffin touch, which I always really appreciate. One, you're in kind of closed up mode. You're in daytime mode. You're not cooking. You're not doing, much of anything. Use the extra countertop space. You got a lot of it. You can also take this, and if you are cooking and you're prepping, and you don't want to lose, that space, that prepping space, you pull that out right there, and you get a lot more countertop space. So I love that. The other thing about it that is pretty darn awesome is the drawers go back the same width that you just saw. So look at that. I mean, you can fit a ton of stuff just right there. So I love seeing that. An induction cooktop. It also comes with the pots and pans there, which is always a big time plus. If you're not familiar with the induction, it's basically direct and instant heat transfer and rapid cooling for, safer kind of handling. So it's not one that'll burn your hand, or if you have some little ones, since this is one of the few Class A bunk models, it's a really safe way of kind of cooking. And a lot of people really demand that it's coming with it these days. It's kind of growing in popularity. Been doing this for 11 years, and I've never had more people ask for it. Dishwasher. Who likes to do dishes? I know I sure don't. Now you don't have to because you got the dishwasher. You're also going to see another pull-out drawer right there. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Can't wait to see you. We got the oldest. He's in another playoff game, so I got to rush through this video just a little bit, but want to give you a good little glimpse of Rooney on what we're unpacking in this bad boy. If you guys are in the market for this or any other RV or motorhome, reach out to me. Contact information will be down in the description or in the top of the video if my editing game's strong today. Hitting those dishes from all angles. True hand-laid tiles here on the sides. So really nice to have. The other thing that I enjoy is kind of that extra Tiffin touch again. Handmade cabinetry, all made down in Red Bay, which is pretty darn nice, right down at their facility. So it's not shipped out or overseas. You get brands all the time that can't really control the production because they're not controlling their own process. You also have the basically an air fryer for a microwave. So right there, it's really nice. It's also, it looks really nice too. And it's got a whole bunch of cool different modes. Bada bing, bada boom. Let you check that out while I'm flexing in the background. All right, so now we're back on over to here. You got the booth kind of dinette setup. It's not the U shape, but it's not quite, kind of freestanding. It's kind of that little hybrid, and it's really comfortable. You got some storage there underneath. You have one of those gravity tables. So you move this and you flip it. You can push down, make some additional sleeping, which is always a nice touch. Windows all throughout this place, so really good natural lighting. You're also going to see an emergency exit right over here. So pull, push, and plop, you can get in a hurry. Every window is going to come with the old half Drac shade and the full Dracula mode, so that way you can keep some nosy eyes out, keep the skin from sizzling. You're good to go there. Another thing that I really like is how tall these cabinets open too. It's almost like that complete perfect right angle, which is always nice. Not all the brands have the ability to do that. You also have the soft touch ceilings. Not only is it fun to do, but it helps out with sound deadening and a little bit of inherent, insulation properties. Plus it looks just really sharp as well. Speakers up in the ceiling for nice even sound. So if you're hanging out watching a TV, that TV's on a swivel, by the way, but you get really good sound quality throughout the coach. And anytime you see these little black boxes right over here, that's going to be a control, for the coach. So for the lights, TV accent, all that kind of good stuff can be controlled, right there. 2 USBs, 2 outlets, nice little reading light. You have a sofa right here that's not only comfortable, but it does utilize its space by making a nice little sleeping area there too. And then you have the Furrion 30-inch electric fireplace. If you're not familiar with that, it's essentially a very fancy space heater that has some incredible output, for heat. And it actually heats up 500 square feet. I don't know if you can read that there. Up to 500 square feet heat area. So in an RV this size with the proper, circulation, you can actually heat the entirety of this RV, which is pretty darn nice. That's a lot of output from that. And it's going to save you some money, in propane. I'm assuming if you buy this, you probably got some money already. But, why waste it? It's just a nice feature to have. And who doesn't like the fireplace in general? Big old refrigerator, nicer than one inside my home. You also have a freezer with an ice maker, so that's always a big time plus. When life is on the road, having an extra large residential refrigerator definitely pays off pretty well. And then also directly to the right of it, you have really cool storage, so you don't have to worry about that wasted space. You got kind of that, that spice rack, or if you're kind of a bookworm, like my wife, she would probably put some mesh netting going through here, pack a whole bunch of books in there. It's extra storage for extra stuff, as opposed to just being kind of a little decorated, post or anything like that. I mean, look at that. They even put, some more drawers, right there as well. So no wasted space. If you're paying for a premium, you should get a premium product. Now, this slide is still continuing on. So again, all the way from the front, all the way to that back wall. Pretty darn cool. This is going to be their mid-bunk model. Again, one of the few Class A's that actually have dedicated bunk space, but they also went the extra touch where if you don't need the bunks or don't want the bunks, they went to added in a little rack up there so you can use it as a nice, hanging closet for additional space. They also thought of the kids by not only putting a window here, and there, but also on both up and down. I'll show you over here. 2 USBs, 2 outlets, and a little place right there where you can hold a full-size iPad. So, for those of you that have kids, how that important that's going to be. Nighttime movies, rainy days, you're not getting, kind of pestered constantly to do something, really. So, a little ladder to help the little ones kind of get up as well. You got the clips right here, too. The half bath in this is very important. You can sleep extra people. You need extra places, to kind of do your business. And they also went ahead and put in the old porcelain throne-a-rooney. So even if you are, a round belly like myself, you can still sit down with ease and be comfortable. Not have to worry about it being kind of flimsy from those plastic toilets. But as you can see, I get plenty of shoulder room. I'm moving, I'm grooving, I'm doing my thing. I'm not upset. And I'm not cramped. If you're, again, comes back to, do you want to be cramped inside your RV? If you're paying, whether it's $350,000 or $500,000 or whatever, depending on, what you're getting. That's the last thing that I want to be in something that's this expensive. Solid surface countertops. You also get the porcelain bowl there as well. That's going to be antifreeze in there. It is getting cold here in Ohio. Got to make sure you're taken care of. Got a little mirror. Ooh, bowling gun, baby. We're going bowling on Sunday. I can't freaking wait. And then we got a cruise down to Mexico. Never been out of the country. Quite frankly, never really been able to afford it. And last year for Christmas, even though it's November now, we wanted to wait till after the football season. We surprised the kids with a cruise pretty much all throughout Mexico. 9-day shebang. Gonna go snorkeling, see the ruins. I could not be more excited. Beautiful bed, some night lights I didn't turn on, more overhead storage, but I love the fact that it's on its own east to west slide bed because it opens it up. Look at how much floor space you get here in the bedroom. Absolutely incredible. That is just cool. It is hard to get that into an RV, and they utilize the space as well on the slide right here, you have a little, maybe a working desk area, you know, or something like that. So if you're working on the road and you need like kind of that stopgap fix, well, you've got that. You also have another TV right here so you can sit back, watch a movie. Emergency exit. Again, pull, push, and plop. Get out in a hurry if you need to. Hopefully you don't, but you got it if you do. 2 more USBs to plug in your devices. Little laundry chute or a super deep dresser drawer. I don't know. With my fingers there, I got average arms for a 6-foot guy. That goes about a couple inches past the old elbow. Got a little cut there. Boom. Another drawer. Check that out. Big old closet for tons of stuff. Right now I got all the bedding and whatnot in there. Nice little painting of some doors. Suppose fancy people like those. Looks nice. Good little touch. You also got yourself a little residential feature. You got yourself a fan. So that's nice to help circulate some of that air. Bada bing, bada boom. And then into the bathroom. Plenty of floor space again. You're also going to have, by the way, that's going to be like a little maintenance hatch right there. But you got a big old shower. You also got the Tri-Glide glass series, so that way you can open up just a little bit wider. Again, easier access, a skylight that you can, you know, close up there as well, you know, which is pretty darn nice. So you can close that up. If not, you know, the head height on it. Let me flip this back around. I love that I got a little toy that can do this. I hope the audio quality is good. But I did buy the microphone, so that is going to be nice regardless. But so I'm 6 feet tall, 300 pounds. Actually, that's a lie. 294.2 pounds as of today. It was 307 about 2 weeks ago. Rocking strong. But look at all that space. Pretty good space. The shower could be a little bit bigger, but it's not one that I have to tie sponges to the wall and, you know, and do the little spin cycle to get clean. You also have the shower miser, which is built in, which is always a plus. If you're not familiar with that, it's basically the ability to not have the water come out of the shower hose, and that fresh water just circulates inside that tank, getting warmer and warmer and warmer. And then you flip it over, which is right there. You flip it over, and it lets out that hot water. But that way you don't burn through 6-7 gallons, you know, just waiting for it to heat up. Oh, gosh almighty. Hired me because I'm friendly. 2 more drawers here. Access to your plumbing. Again, porcelain toilet. But look at all that countertop space. Love seeing that. And then you're also going to notice, you know, the old washer and dryer. Now the heating on this is pretty darn cool too. So before I end this tour, because I'm not going to do the outside too much, probably just circulate one time. But you got a generator, and let's see here. Let's go. So these are the settings. Let me get nice up and close for you. So you got your home setting, you know, your generator and all that kind of good stuff. But this is going to be your Aqua Hot. So you can turn that on. And basically, oh, let me even show you. So right there's your Aqua Hot. It's basically water, you know, pumping kind of through underneath this, and it'll heat up this camper. It's much more efficient. It's also a heck of a lot cooler than a furnace. It's just pretty darn neat to have, and it's a really, really nice way of heating up your coach. So it's going to be a radiant heat from the floor, and it evenly distributes that heat, and it makes it much more comfortable, much more quickly. So a really nice feature to have, and I think that right there would be a good idea for, you know, maybe a thumbnail right there. But all right, again, it's the 2024 Tiffin Allegro Red 38KA. This also is a bed that drops down as well. Let me go ahead and straighten that up real quick. It's a bed that drops down, so you get additional, and it comes down to about right here. And you can lay these down kind of like sleepers there as well. But as you can see, pretty darn large. You also get TV, 2 more storages here up front, and you're on the Freightliner chassis. So you got your turbo, or not turbo, you got your diesel, auto leveling right over here, you know, along with all your various controls for your air horns, you know, all that good stuff. But there's a lot of good stuff going on in here, and you're also going to get, you know, backup camera. But that Freightliner, you know, I thought I had the smoothest vehicle on earth. A 2017 Civic, what beats that? This Freightliner drives like cutting butter. It is so freaking nice. The turning radius on it is actually pretty incredible too. Even just driving it up here, you know, to get it hooked up to do this video is it's exciting. I mean, it's fun. It's crazy how smooth it is. All right, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description of this video, along with a link to the manufacturer if you want to read up and kind of nerd out and, you know, getting everything done. But you can see it's got a Girard awning here, Girard awning there. You also have the slide toppers, so big time plus. Electric automatic steps there as well. Outdoor entertainment, you do get the TV. And then, you know, underneath here, and I won't show you all of them because I got to get out of here so that way my wife is happy. But a big old pull-out storage. You see that goes all the way across it. You're also going to have 2 of your disconnects right over here. So right there and there. You got a third one in the back as well for the chassis battery. But, you know, really darn incredible stuff. Frameless windows. Let me just give a little walk around here. But guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Tell me how the audio was, if I need to hook up the mic, you know, or if I don't. But regardless, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Go Falcons. Whew, I'm pumped for tonight. But again, the 2024 Tiffin Allegro Red 38KA. My name is Hunter. Hope you guys have a good night. See ya.